Okay. Then Amaze will go first and then Megan will go second. Okay. Okay, you can start.
Yeah. Can you see the screen?
Yes.
Okay.
It's a white screen, total
Yeah.
white background.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So, today I made a presentation on the Theranos scam. Okay. Um, okay. Theranos was meant to be a revolution when it came to blood tests, but instead resulted in one of the biggest billion-dollar scams. First, let's look how it started. This started with the dream of a young girl named Elizabeth Holmes who wanted to be a billionaire. She was an A+ student in school and secured a way to Stanford University. Now, at the time, there was a virus called the SARS virus, or COVID 1.0, and she had the idea of making a device where if something goes wrong in your body, the device will tell you the exact medication needed to cure that problem. So she dropped out of college and created her own startup company called Theranos. What is Theranos? Theranos claimed that their goal was to prick patients' fingers, store a drop of that blood in a tiny cartridge, put that cartridge into their machine, and in a second will display a readout of 200 diseases and illnesses that a patient may or may not have. The machine was called Theranos 1.0, and it sounded perfectly sensible and possible, and also a big step in technology. Since at that time, if you wanted to take a blood test, it could possibly take days for you to get your results back. But while on the outside, it looked like Elizabeth Holmes was making something no one had seen before in terms of technology, the truth is, it never happened. She lied her way to the top. In truth, the machine had a big problem that even they didn't know how to tackle. So instead, she lied to everyone. Theranos was a build-up to a massive failure, and Elizabeth was punished for it by spending time in prison. This was the Theranos scam. Yet,
Okay, very good. Amaze, well done. I love the explanation from the starting to end and all the
no,
elements, the display of the elements. So very
no,
good, well done.
no.
Well explained. Good work. Okay, so Megan, you can start now.
Yeah, just give me a second.
Yes.
Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I'm going to be talking about the Purdue Pharma's lawsuit, and I'm going to start now. Purdue Pharma faced a lot of numerous lawsuits over its OxyContin marketing and opioid crisis. Did I? 1 second. So, there we go. Including a major 2007 settlement for misleading the public about OxyContin's addictiveness. The company's aggressive tactics, such as bribing doctors and patients with tips, bribing doctors with tips and speaking fees, led to soaring sales and surges in overdose deaths, culminating in Chapter 11 bankruptcy filing in 2019. These lawsuits and resulting settlements were a large part legal battle against the company for its role in the opioid epidemic. I'm going to tell you a little bit about the opioid epidemic right now. Opioid epidemic. This refers to the increase in overuse, misuse, and overdose from opioid drugs. Um, there were many waves when this happened over a period of time. Wave one. This happened in 1990s, which includes not just opioid drugs, but natural and semi-synthetic opioids and methadone. Wave 2. This happened in 2010, in 2010 to 2013, where a spike of heroin-involved deaths occurred. Wave 3 was around 2013, where a rapid increase of synthetic opioids, particularly fentanyl, which increased the risk of overdose. Wave 4 was around 2016. This is an ongoing wave, which is because of a significant increase in polysubstance use, which is usage of many drugs at once. There were other usage of drugs with the opioids, which was cocaine and meth. Coming back to Purdue Pharma's OxyContin law, sorry, it didn't happen at a specific location or place, but it particularly happened in the U.S. U.S. District Court of Virginia, where the landmark 2007 case against the company executives occurred. It mainly happened in Virginia and all across the U.S. Richard Slacker. Richard Slacker was a key figure in charge of Purdue Pharma's OxyContin. He was the president of the. Oh, sorry. He was a key figure in charge of Purdue Pharma's OxyContin, overseeing the research that developed the drug and managing the sales and marketing that followed. He was the president of the company in 1999. He then became the chairman of the board in 2003. He wasn't faced with any criminal charges, but he was always mentioned in him and his other members of the family were allegedly named in the civil lawsuits related to any opioid epidemic. This case was discovered by a combination of media investigators, lawsuits by state attorneys, internal companies, documents revealed through legal action, patients, and a lot more. There are a few ways that the consumers got cheated by this company. Misrepresenting addiction risks. Purdue Pharma used to train their representatives to tell the doctors and patients that the risk of addiction was less than 1%, falsely claiming 12 hours efficiency. This was where the representatives used to tell patients that it would be smooth and sustained pain control all day and all night. It didn't really happen, but it caused a lot of addiction. Targeting broad use. Purdue mainly targeted the use of OxyContin in a wide range of non-cancer related chronic pain conditions. This expanded the rate of addiction risk. Thank you. That's it.
Ma'am, you're muted.
Yeah.
So sorry. Yes, very good, Megan. Well done. I loved the data, the figures that you presented. That was very good. Good presentation of the data. One thing that is a correction for both of you is when you have written a slide, made a slide, or even done copy and pasting in a slide, check for spelling mistakes once, okay? One was in Amazes, in the spelling of amount, AMMOUNT, okay? One of the headings. And Megan, there was a mistake of the tip. You said tip, you wrote trips. They give trips to doctors in one of the slides. So you can, it is trips. You said trips.
Oh.
So yeah, you said, yes, when you were explaining it, you said tips. Okay, so check once for the spellings. Otherwise, the rest of it was good. Okay, just do a read through once you've made it. Just do a read through, check for any spellings. Otherwise, the presentations were good. Also, Megan, you can like try to speak a little bit more slowly. Okay, otherwise it was good. Like it's okay. Like you don't have to rush it to make it in flow. Okay, try to speak like slowly. So it won't be like you won't get stuck in between if you try speak slowly. Okay, that is
Yeah.
fine. It's okay. Not very slowly, but in normal, like we talk now, slowly, you can go on. Okay. Otherwise, it was good. Megan, it was clear. Presentation was good. Both of you. Clarity was there. Presentations were good. And I was able to understand both the cases. So, yes, they were good. Well done. Both of you. Good work. Okay. Tomorrow, uh, we will start with the home science TMA. Okay,
Okay.
tomorrow we will start with home science TMA. Amiz, you won't be joining, right, for the English TMA today?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll send you the answers. Okay. I'll
Yep.
make sure that I'll take screenshot and then I'll send you the answers, Amiz.
Yep.
Okay. And please order the blue book, Chandra's blue book.
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, we
Mhm.
ordered it, but it said it's coming on Friday. But then
Friday.
classes are ending on Thursday. So I thought I would write everything in this book and then I
Collected.
can just rewrite it in my new book.
Yes, that is
Yeah.
fine. Okay, right now you write it down in the rough notebook,
Yep.
and afterwards you can fare it out in the Chandra's blue book nicely. Okay,
Yeah.
so that's it for today. We
Okay.
will meet now tomorrow and start home science TMA.
Yep.
Okay, see you all tomorrow.
Right.
Bye.
Bye,
Have a
ma'am.
good
Thank you.
Bye-bye.